Welcome to Art-Inspired Yoga at the Barry Art Museum. My name is Leah of Rise and Shine. This flow we highlight works from locally trained artist Emily Bartelt-Juel's The Container of Progress series. SR1 features Louis and LaPierre, aka Grow. NS75704 features Leo Tukoski. These glass model trains reflect the commercial rail industry integral to Tidewater with an homage to graffiti street art. If you're interested in more programming such as this, please consider becoming a member of the Barry Art Museum. We would love to have you. On to the yoga portion of the program. You can see Bartelt-Juel's work right here. Feel free to come visit at the museum anytime. And also you can see it in 3D model as well online. Go ahead and get seated nice and comfortably on your mat. Hands can rest on your knees. You could place blocks behind your thighs for more support if you like. Taking some time to really ground into ourselves. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Sitting nice and tall. In these moments of stillness, we ground into ourselves, but reflecting on the theme of this flow, inspired by this piece with the rails and the commercial movement. This piece is entirely inspired by movement. So even in stillness, we can imagine the movement that our breath and our focus and energy takes within ourselves. As with every yoga class, make sure to tune into yourself, listen to your body. Only go so far as what feels best for you in the moment. Also, feel free to use props like blocks, pillows, chairs even, the wall, whatever best supports you. Alright, begin to gently open your eyes. I'm going to incorporate some movement just to loosen up. Come to tabletop position. Your hands can be flat on the mat, or I like to make fists. It feels better on my wrist for me. Drop your belly. We're here in cow. You can look side to side. Arch your back to cat. And inhale here. Shine your heart forward. Cow. Exhale, round your back. Cat. One more time. Inhale to cow. Looking up and exhale, the roundest spine you can get to cat. Bring your big toes to touch, knees come out as wide as the mat, lowering down to child's pose. Place your hands together, bend your elbows, shark fin your hands behind your head. Now straighten your arms again. Bend your elbows again, shark fin, hands are behind your back. Feel a nice gentle stretch in your triceps perhaps. Exhale, palms come back to the mat. One more time, bending your elbow here, shark fin, and elbow straight. Drag your hands towards your shoulders now. Gently push up. Your knees come closer together. Sit on your feet now. Sit on your heels, feeling a stretch in the front of your feet. Rise up. Tuck your toes under. Feel that movement. It was a small movement we did, but feel all that invigoration and awakening in your feet. Keep breathing. Let your breath carry you through this relatively small but very big impact movement. My feet always feel the sensations, but I focus on my breath and let the moment pass. Good job. Come on back to traditional tabletop. You can pitter-patter your feet to let those sensations out, maybe give some relief there. Here in tabletop, taking your time to look to the right. Feel the stretch in your hips. Coming to the other side, looking to the left, towards your left foot perhaps. Nice. Our hands and our knees and shins are all parallel, kind of like railroad tracks. We're going to tuck our toes under. Getting set. Hovering tabletop, shift your hips up to downward dog. Pedal out, take your time here. Really feeling this movement, right? Inhale here and exhale. As you're getting settled into your first down dog of class, remember it's okay if your heels don't quite touch the mat yet. We're all warming up still. Deep breath in, heels come up and down. Inhale, heels up, exhale, heels down. The goal isn't necessarily to let your heels touch the ground. It's more so just to feel the stretch in the backs of your legs. Yeah? So ripple forward now to high plank. Shift back to down dog. Adjust your position if need be. Ripple forward, high plank. Shift back, down dog. And one more time, ripple forward, feeling that movement all throughout your spine to the crown of your head. Good. Now lower one knee, lower the other. Playing with this movement, right? We're thinking about rails, we're thinking about trains and movement. Feel that movement in your own body as well. Shift your hips up, down dog here. Lift your heels, bend your knees super deep, and walk forward to the front of your mat. Folding over here, forward fold. Head hangs heavy. Now go ahead and step onto your left palm. So the left palm is facing forward or facing up to the sky. Gently step on it. Good. Release. Right hand's turn. Right palm faces up as your right foot steps on it. There's some motion here, right? Some rocking. Feeling that relief in your wrist. Feeling that sensation. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. You can have your knees bent. Relax your shoulders back into their sockets. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come overhead. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. If you like, you may set an intention for yourself. For me, my thoughts were all on movement and really embracing and focusing on the movement throughout my body. Inhale, arms overhead, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step your left foot back, lower your left knee, untuck your left toes. Right foot's in front, rising up, low crescent lunge. You can wiggle your right foot out if you like. Inhale, left arm comes overhead. Exhale, look back, big arm circles, focusing on that sensation in your left shoulder. Inhale here, exhale, arm comes down. Good. Left arm is in front. Plant your left palm, tuck your left toes under, lift your left knees off the ground, twist up, right hand high in the sky, right hand coming behind you. Good. Inhale, right hand high to the sky again, right hand lowers, framing your right foot, bend your left knee, hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, strong core here. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, swoop your arms up high, extended mountain pose, and hands now to heart center. Good. Arms come up, dive down again, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms. Right foot comes back, left leg stays in front. Let your right knee kiss the ground, untuck your right toes, rise up with your torso, chest off your left leg. Inhale, right arm comes up, right arm circles behind. Do this 2 more times, really focusing on that motion and that circular movement, that feeling in your shoulders. Good. Plant your right hand now, tuck your right toes under, lift your right knee, twist open, left arm high up. You can look high to your left hand. Now follow your hand as it comes behind you. Look up again and frame your foot. Bend into your right knee. Big hop forward to forward fold. Great. Inhale, halfway lift, strong core, flat back. Exhale, release, forward fold. Bend your knees deeply. Arms swoop up, so powerful, extended mountain posture. Cactus your arms, lift your chest, look up, feel that nice opening. And exhale, hands to heart center. Creating that movement within your body energetically and physically and with our awareness. Deep breath in. Good. Finding some balance here. Left knee comes up, left knee steps back. High crescent lunge here. Right leg in front. Strong bend in your right leg. Strong core. Good. Let your hands come to your hips now, finding your balance here. Left heel is off the ground. Nice and strong and lifted. Good job. Arms come overhead. Now turn into warrior 2. So your left heel is going to plant. Still have a strong bend in your right knee. Arms are nice and strong. Energy from fingertip to fingertip. Relax your shoulder blades down. Core is engaged. Building that heat. Good. Straighten your right leg now. Flip your right palm up. Reverse triangle. Both legs are straight, not locked out. Gentle bend in your knees. Reach up. Think elongated. Good. Rebend into your right leg. Warrior 2. Cartwheel arms down. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Move through your chaturanga if you like, or just meet in down dog. With upward dog, we keep our inner thighs engaged, looking forward. We meet here in down dog. Hips are high. Reach your right hand now towards the outside of your left ankle, twisting, looking under your left armpit. Good. Replant your right foot now, or right hand now. Lift your heels, bend your knees, hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Arms come up, extended mountain pose. Hands to heart center. Lift your right knee now, finding that rooting through your left leg. High crescent lunge, left leg in front. Balancing on your ball of your right foot, your right heel's off the ground. Hands come to heart center. Hips are squared forward, core is engaged. Deep breath in. Good. Open up to warrior two. Seal your right heel to the ground. Strong bend in that left leg. Give yourself enough space for a strong, deep warrior two here. Thinking lifted, nice and tall. So strong. Good job, y'all. Feeling that movement and heat within you while holding these poses. Good. Straighten that left leg now. Reach your left arm up. Reverse triangle. Strong, lifted, graceful, powerful. That is you. Good job. Breathe into your left knee here. Cartwheel your arms down, warrior two. Left leg comes back to right. And here we are, down dog. Left hand reaches towards the outside of your right ankle. Look underneath your right armpit. Good. Back to traditional down dog. Inhale, ripple forward into high plank. Move through your chaturanga if it calls to you, or let's meet in down dog. Your choice on which movement you would like to take. From down dog, lift your heels, bend your knees, and hop forward to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, swoop your arms up with intention, extended mountain pose to heart center. Do that again. Left knee comes up, right leg is rooted. High crescent lunge here. Having a little more flow. Good. Maybe you bend lower. Cactus your arm. Feel that opening in your chest. Open up warrior two, making sure your right knee is not going over your right toe. Keep that right leg bent as we go into reverse warrior. Good. Come back to warrior two, but straighten your leg now. Right toe is parallel with your left. Reach your right hand towards your left foot. Left arm stays long. Twisting here in a wide-legged forward fold. Bring the crown of your head now towards the mat. Both hands are on both feet. Traditional wide-legged forward fold. Entering that twist. Left arm comes towards your right foot. Right hand is high to the sky. You can look at your right hand. You can look down. You can look neutral. Come back to traditional wide-legged forward fold. Hands come to your hips. Engage your core. Rise up flat back. Good. Rebend here into warrior two on your left leg. So left toes are facing forward. Right foot is your base in the back. Strong arms here. Reverse warrior. Left arm comes up. Reaching up and then back. Feel the stretch along your side body. Left leg is still bent strong. You got this. Good. All right. Finding that balance, you're going to lift up onto the ball of your right foot, coming here to high crescent lunge, left leg in front. What was once the back of your mat is now your front. Hands on your hips. Find your balance. Bend deeply into your right knee. Step together. Good. Right knee comes up now. Left leg is your base. Nice. So now inhale, extended mountain posture here. Reach to your right. Interlocking your fingers. Reach to your left. Feeling that nice stretch along your sides here. Hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, arms overhead. Now bend your knees into a deep chair. We did a lot of twisting and turning and movement. Now let's have a static movement with chair. Weight is in your heels. Biceps are back by your ears. Core is engaged. Good. Stand up tall and circle. Left hand is up high. Right hand reaches low. Feel free to bend your knees as feels best for you. Rise on up, nice and tall again. Squat down, sit down into chair posture. Building that heat and strength. Inner thighs are engaged as if you're holding a block between your thighs. Good. Let your right hand be glued to the ground now. You can bend your right knee or both knees if you like. Left hand stays raised up. Rise up, stand up tall, both hands overhead. Good. Lower your arms now. Bring your hands to heart center. Refocus, recenter. Nice job. Now just go ahead and step back to your mat. I'll face you so you can see this balance posture we're going to go into. Left leg is rooted. Right leg is, we're just warming up and opening our hip joint here. Good. Coming to tree pose, feel free to bring the sole of your foot to your ankle, calf, or inner thigh, just not your knee joint. Nice and raised, chest is open. Feel free to grow your arms up. Core is engaged here. Focus on one spot in the room. These balance postures can be tricky, but you can feel that movement even in the stillness. Good job. Bring your hands back to heart center. Lift your right knee up. Bring it over to the opposite side, feeling a slight stretch on the outer thigh and hip. Both feet on the ground. Inhale, arms overhead. Reset. Good. Left leg's turn. We're just going to open our left hip a bit, almost like our knee, our leg is like a book opening and closing. Yeah, and when that feels good, find where you would like to put your left leg now. Left sole of your foot. I like to keep mine at my calf. You could always bring it a little higher if you like. Grow your branches if you like as well. Find that balance. You can always hold onto a chair or wall here. So strong. Good. Keep breathing. Almost there. Beautiful. Hands come to heart center. Lift your left knee up. Oh, there you go. Refind your balance. It's okay. And gently tug on the outside of your left knee, feeling that nice release and stretch. Cool. Shake that all off. Let's do that again. We're strong. We got this. All right. Turn to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands come back down. Lift your left knee, right leg is your base. Step back, high crescent lunge. Swoop your arms overhead, nice and strong. Cactus your arms, lift your chest. Arms overhead again. Bend deeply, lower your left knee now. Right leg is still in front. Low crescent lunge here, welcoming that hip opening on the left side. Plant your palms, framing your right foot. Tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee. Bend your left leg, lift it up to warrior three. Good. You can have your hands on blocks. If you feel comfortable, bring your hands to heart center, balancing strongly on your right leg. I like to flex my left foot and imagine it's resting against the wall behind me. Now gently come up nice and tall, finding that balance. Left knee is up, still based on your right foot. With your peace fingers, grab your left toe. Extend your left leg forward and then out to the side. Hips are as squared forward as they can be. Good. Come back to center and let your left leg come meet its right. Good job. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, dive down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees deeply. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Head is the last thing to come up. Traditional mountain posture. Regaining our grounding again. That was a lot of movement. You did really good. All right, inhale, arms overhead. This time, right knee comes up, left leg stays base. Step back, high crescent lunge. Inhale, arms overhead. Feeling the strength in your legs, the focus in your mind and body. Good. Hands to heart center, hands on your hips. Lower your right knee down, untuck your right toes. Feel the stretch in your front of your right leg. Nice and lifted and tall still. Now frame your left foot. Tuck your right toes under, bend your right knee, lift up warrior three. Balancing on your left leg, right leg comes up behind you. Your body is like one big T. Eventually, if your hands are on blocks, maybe you bring one or two hands to your heart center. Find your balance here. One side's always a little more challenging than the other. This is my challenge side. Now gently come up back to standing, but your right knee is going to be lifted. Left hand comes to your hips. Peace signs, grab your right big toe. Foot extends out and then to the side. Again, it's okay if you fall out of a pose, right? It's yoga practice, not yoga perfect. Find your balance. Of course, you can hold onto a wall or chair if you like. Still lifted. Left hand can come up just like in tree. Good. Carefully bring your leg back to center. And now lower your right leg to meet the ground. Hands at heart center. And arms come overhead, extended mountain posture. Big exhale here as your hands come down to your heart center. Good job. Lots of movement, but you all did it. All right, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend your knees super deep, plant your palms. You can hop back to a high plank or step back. Option to move through your chaturanga vinyasa, upward facing dog looking straight ahead, or meet in down dog. How are you feeling? Check in with yourself. Lift your heels, bend your knees, and let your knees just come to the ground gracefully and peacefully. Lower now onto your forearms. Again, body is parallel, just like railroad tracks here. Coming into a forearm plank. You can rock forward and back, really engaging your core, so including your lower back muscles, right? Because our core wraps all around our trunk. Strong focus, strong mind, strong body here. And lower your knees. Good job. So getting set up here for puppy posture. Hips are raised high. This is different from child pose because our hips are still raised high. This gives us a nice opening in our shoulders and back. Yearn your heart towards the mat. Don't necessarily force or push, but allow that opening to come in your upper body. Keep your hips high. Keep breathing. Again, even in stillness, feeling that motion. Good. One arm at a time. Bring your hands back and gently push up back to seated. Lift your heels and tuck your toes under, revisiting this posture we had in the beginning of our flow. Maybe how does this movement feel different now? Keep breathing, keep focus. Allow this opening to come. Good. Now lift your hips up and sit back down. Swing your legs out in front. Move forward a bit, giving yourself space to roll down to the mat with control. Feet are out wide. Knock your knees in together. Feel that relief in your hips in this restorative resting posture. You did so good. I hope you all enjoyed. We're going to go now into a little cool down. Good. Heel toe your feet together. Left leg extends out, right leg is still bent. Now twist over towards your left. Looking over your right shoulder. Good. All right. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. Extend your right leg long. Now let your left knee fall over to the right side. Twist here. Look over your left hand if you like, or look straight ahead. Your choice. Always your choice which movement you'd like to make. Full breaths here. Good. Now come back to neutral. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side, feeling that relief in your back. You can gently tug too. That feels good for me. Keep your left leg bent. Reach for your right leg. And gently open your right leg out to the side, really opening your hip. You can also use a strap or towel to grab onto your foot. Good. Come back here, let your leg bend, half happy baby. You can keep your left knee bent as well, or let it be straight out, your choice. Right leg goes in a happy baby and release. Left leg's turn, reach for your left foot here with straps or your peace fingers or hand. Open your left foot to the side, right knee stays bent, sole of your right foot's on the ground. Good. Bring your left leg back to center. Bend your left knee, half happy baby on the left side. Your right knee again can stay bent, or if you want, you can straighten your right leg. Do what feels best for you. Good. Now let's do full happy baby. Grab the right sole of your foot. Gently rock side to side. I always love to have some motion in my happy babies, but you can also stay still if you choose. It really feels good to me when I kick into my hands and pull down with my hands into my feet. I feel a nice release in my back. Have fun with this posture. Good. Now gently release your feet. Go back to that restorative pose, knees knocking into each other, reaching your arms overhead and then giving yourself a big hug. Feel that relief in your hips and your shoulders as you hug yourself. Switch arms, let the other arm be on top. Deep breath. Heel toe your feet back into center, setting up for bridge. Hips are raised up. Rest your head and shoulders on the ground. Look towards your belly button. I like to have robot arms here where I push my triceps into the ground. It helps me lift my hips up a bit higher. Really push into the soles of your feet here. Again, good. All right, lower your hips with control. Now cross your right ankle over your left quad. Reach for your left shin or your left hamstring, feeling and welcoming the stretch along your outer right thigh. Release, left leg's turn. Keep your left foot flexed to protect your knee joint. Deep breath in and big exhale as you release your legs. Arms swoop overhead, laying down. Good. Lift your head, shoulders, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Every muscle, you're a cannonball here. And release into Shavasana. All of that movement you did and created for yourself, all that energetic movement, you can rest here. Knowing that even in rest, there is a dynamicism. There's a potentiality of movement. As you're here in Shavasana, no need to think about the potentiality of anything though. We could just be in the moment. I'll guide us out of this final resting posture. Please enjoy. Deep breath in. Begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and reach overhead for a deep good morning stretch no matter what time of day it is. Gently waking your body up, however feels right for you. And in your time, fall onto one side, coming back up to seated like we started this class. Look down, feel the stretch on the back of your neck. Swoop your arms overhead up to the sky. And exhale, hands through your third eye to heart center. Swoop your arms up again overhead, like you're collecting energy and then letting it fall down. Arms one last time overhead, palms reach, heart center, and I bow to you. Thank you for sharing this space and your practice and energy with me. I wish you all beautiful days. See you later. Take care.